Hello everybody, welcome back to Sharon from Baby Days. Oh god, that was very corny, wasn't it? I'm just happy because it's a beautiful day even though it's winter, and we've been challenged with my studio flooding recently. I call it studio, but it's just my creative corner really. One day the goal is to have my own proper little studio space so I can just leave my stuff where I want it to be. Anyway, I'm digressing, but I'm Sharon. That's what I do. And I am going to be having a bit of fun today on my day off. I didn't want to work on anything too serious, but what I am going to do is show you a couple of things that I have purchased from Amazon recently, and I'm going to review them for you and tell you whether you feel that they're worth it or what I found about it. And one thing I do want to share with you all is, as you know, I'm a lover of Mastercast. I originally started with art resin and I've just gone back to art resin. I've also used Amazing Clear Cast. What I found with my silicone cups, so I'm a big lover of silicone cups to reduce your footprint on the environment, and I use them over and over again. With Mastercast I could pull my resin out once it had dried really easily, and it pulled out quite easily, very little left over that you had to wash off. What I found with art resin, and I'm curious if it's just me or if you've had the same problem, it's a lot thinner, so when you do go to pull it out, not everything came out of my silicone cup. And I've spent half an hour scrubbing, and I've looked at these silicone cups, and I don't think that I'm going to get it all out. And I'm really worried now that if I apply resin, it's going to stick to it and come out, and I'm going to have glumps everywhere in my resin. So just an interesting observation that I personally had. I don't know if you've had any different reactions to the silicone cups depending on what type of resin. So my mind says continue using the resin, the silicone cups, because that's better for the environment. But I'll probably have to wipe them out with an alcohol wipe once I've done, rather than just leaving it to dry and then peel it out, because I think that's going to be more time efficient for me. Anyway, I am digressing, but I am Sharon. So what I'm going to take you over is to have a look at some of the goodies that I have been working on. I'd love to know what you've been working on. Pew, 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 pew. So here are some of my treasures that I wanted to show you that I've purchased from Amazon. So this is mainly for people that maybe have not worked with resin much. So I tend to use these sheets of paper here that were reused from when a house was moved and they had all these paper left over. So I've been working through these for a year and a half, but I'm getting towards the end of them. So Miriam's Nature on her channel talked about these silicone mats. Now she went for clear, but I'm the one for bold. So it's a silicone mat, got glitter all over it because I am Sharon. And I'll wipe that off, but it's silicone and it's a smooth silicone. So the idea being, any drips that you get off your silicone on here you should be able to peel off and use them for skins or jewellery or other pieces of art. So I've only got one for the moment. It doesn't fill up the full box of mine, but it fills up enough for me to have a go and see what it's like. Now I know quite a few people have been using these. I've seen them on Art is Still Devs and Monica Barnes Art. Basically these are silicone, let's see if we can do it one-handed, silicone cake. And they come flat, they're like a cake mould, and you just fit them together like a jigsaw piece. And I'm not going to be able to do that one-handed, or am I? Yes I am. And the ideal with these is it's got glitter on it because I am Sharon. That's my catchphrase now, I am Sharon. But the idea is they're brilliant to stand your piece of art on while you're working on them. If the resin does come down, it just peels off and you can reuse them over and over. So I've got a little bit of resin on there, and it is just going to peel right off. And you can use them over and over. So you can get them in big packs. I got them in packs of 6. I only needed 3. So recently I showed you a video with this beautiful peacock silicone mould. It's glitter in there because I'm Sharon and I do put my glitter in here. But I wanted to show you, I showed you one, but a different colour combination that I've used with these. It's just so sparkly and pretty. And again, when using my moulds and using the different resins in them, what I found is that it's a little bit more bendier and pliable with art resin than it is with Mastercast. It's a lot firmer. Actually no, that's amazing. That's actually art resin because that's moving. When I come back here, thick as a board, and that's Mastercast. So anyway, they do make some beautiful mould, which has inspired me to have a go with this peacock feather brooch mould. Again, silicone one, very rubbery. This one is definitely from Amazon as well. So I'm going to give that a go. I think I'm going to go Moldalicious. And also this rose one. Now I like this one because of the detail that came out of it. So I'm going to see and have some fun working with these two things today. And I'll also let you know how I go with the mold, the mat here. Yeah, so a few fun little things, and then I might start mapping out my next big project later today, which will take a detail work and maybe a couple of weeks, and then in between that do a couple of quick ones for you. Everybody likes a quickie. Here, there, bang all the bubbles up, and I'm using these very small cups that I reuse, clean them out after and use again. They're very handy when you're working on very small areas and pieces. How's your day been anyway? What have you been up to? Alright, I'm going to skip past this bit. You don't want to watch me mixing up resin. Hi, welcome back to Sharon from Vivid Days. I just got home from work and this has been curing for 24 hours, so we are going to remove this and see how easily it comes out of the silicone mould and what does it look like. So let's have the reveal. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it still feels a little bit wet, so I'll leave it, but it did come out. Obviously there's a little bit of skin there that I need to remove, but look at some of that detail with a gradiating of colours. I think that's a little cutie. I probably would have loved to have executed a little bit more of that bronze at the end, but I think this will be a lovely peacock mould. Just got to trim off these bits here and use it for multiple different reasons. Yeah, I'd say that's a thumbs up. Hope you enjoy. Remember, if you like my channel, thumbs up, subscribe and share. Oop, help me get my art out there. And this was available from Amazon. It's just a silicone mould that's suitable for resin.